All right, hey, thanks for joining in, watching my information I have to share with today. This is Grumpy here, and there's a couple of different reasons for this video here. I've got the 1800 SVHO GPR, and it's supercharged. And I went riding today with a brand new 2024 FX, which is a size bigger than this. We did a ride, but it's a 1.9 liter. He does not have his supercharged. It is not offered in the 1.9. So going into today's ride, he was kind of laughing, saying he was going to be out gassing me, meaning running me out of gas, because my supercharger is going to suck up a lot more fuel than his. I'm also going to talk about the Honda, which is a 1200cc 4-stroke motor, and the gas mileage on it. But let me start out by saying, here, let me show on this. Hopefully I don't get in the way. Okay, the fuel consumption, today's trip, I did 56.6 miles. I've got, the computer says my average speed was, or miles per gallon was 5.6. I used 10.1 gallons used today. So, with that being said, we did a couple of speed tests against each other. The FX took the stock GP out of the hole because of my cavitation that's on all GPs. I don't have that fixed yet, but he took me out of the hole, but I quickly passed him. But he didn't have that much lower of a top speed than I did. My speedometer says I hit now 68, 69, and it turns around, and I've got some of last year's gas in here too, so not an issue with that. And I can only imagine that he's got all fresh gas in his, but my top speed was only a few miles an hour faster than his on the FX. When as I said, the computer shows that I used 10.1 gallons used. Here's my receipt at Sam's Club. 10.122 gallons. That's pretty accurate. Today is date March 2nd. There's my receipt number. And so I guess the computer is pretty dead on for this. I don't know about the speedometer, because he said his speedometer is GPS versus mine being RPM driven. He said his speedometer only hit 63, and mine was saying 68, 69. So at 5 miles an hour, is it that much faster on the open water? I don't know. So his FX 1.9 said that he needed 10.7 gallons. So he actually used up more than I did. Maybe he didn't have his topped off as much as I did, so his went through quicker, but they were comparable, the same. The FX had the stereo system on it. He had the cruiser option, about an inch taller seat. I measured it this way to find out how much more comfortable his seat was. I put my hand like that, and I've got about an inch there. He had about 2 inches after the top of my thumb. So the cruiser seat, is it worth it? I don't know. Some people say that the cruisers are not good for taller riders. So the speed was comparable, in my opinion. Mine was definitely quicker when I was boosting up and getting up and going. It was there for the supercharged SVHO. His was definitely a good flat rider in the water. We had flat water today. The other thing is the Honda. The almighty Honda 2004, top end on it is about 52, 54 miles an hour. This is not the turbocharged model. It is just the standard double overhead cam 4-stroke motor. I've had it since new. One little accident here, you can tell by there, where somebody turned into something that shouldn't have, but it got fixed, and we'll get it taken care of. When I compare the SVHO to the Honda here, generally for our rides, I will put in this plus 1/3 more mileage of gas. So roughly, how do I say it? If I put 6 gallons in the Honda, I'll put 9 in the Yamaha SVHO with the supercharger. It's an 1800 motor versus a 1200 motor, cc motor. The supercharger isn't that bad. So can you afford the extra for the supercharger? After seeing that FX SVHO, now he's telling me there are no mods yet for the FX 1.9 liter. I don't know if that's true or not. He's got some better friends than I do, and if there's mods out there, he might have them available to him. But he claims up and down that his is 100% stock, and I 99.9% believe him. Only because I know he's got some good tricks. But the mileage, he used a little bit more fuel than I did today, and the Honda sat on the trailer. I don't mind it sitting on the trailer. I like the Honda. I love the Honda. There's no reason to upgrade from the Honda. But anyhow, I've rambled on enough. Going on 10 minutes. So this is Grumpy saying, like, subscribe, do me a favor. I enjoy making these movies or videos to help other people. The only thing I don't like is when I have to say, shame on you, Matthew Koski. You should have never did what you did. See you on the next video.